Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Not you off my black business.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all?
I'm good. What about you?
How are y'all?
I'm fine.
Good. What about you?
I'm good. They good. And welcome back to the podcast. Not you all in my black business. And you here with Nato, Rapunzel, Vari, and our special guest, writer, actor, creative, New Yorker,
Hey,
Prince.
Brooklyn to be exact. What's good?
Hey, I'm going to be in New York. That was so besides the point, but yeah.
And yes, we are our, what is it? Our 11th episode. That's like a new record for Not You Off My Black Business. And I'm proud of that. And on this one, we gonna really dedicate this not to the L, not to the G, not to the T, but to the B. Because you know what? They need more love and they need to talk their shit. So, this one's for the bisexuals out there. Woo woo.
The bisexuals and the ones who don't like labels but also happen to like both sexes.
Period.
Okay, talk about me then.
But they matter too. They all matter. So like,
Construct.
I'm gonna say, for me, I love bisexual people because they just live their honest, true selves, and that's hard. Have y'all ever Have you ever had a bisexual phase? I guess I can only ask me and Vari. But have you had like a bisexual phase? I guess like a mini bisexual.
Yeah. I used to go with a girl. But I just don't know how that's possible because just look at me. But I was never this person fully. Um, but yeah, I used to go out with a girl. We kissed and everything. I actually did like her. I actually really did like her. Um, Not to Prince. Prince is looking like what?
You kissed a girl?
Yes, and I
What's
liked
that song?
it.
What's that song? I kissed a
And
girl
I
and I
liked
liked
it.
it.
But yes, I kissed a girl. I can say her name. I had a girlfriend when I was in middle school. Her name was Deja. Shout out to you, Deja. I know you be watching. And I really liked her. She was bisexual herself, which is so funny and ironic. So her liking me was kind of easy to her because she was already in the limbo of like liking guys that were not strictly. She liked the guys that kind of were metrosexual. That played around with their gender. And I was one of those fluid beings that she wanted. And me and her dated for like a good 3 months. And that was my bisexual experience.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
Now, I have a question for y'all, though. The two people who are bisexual. What is bisexuality? Well, no, it's not two people. I'm going to say two people. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to say it. I don't care. I don't care. But what is bisexuality to y'all? Like, how would you define bisexuality? First, you, Prince.
I define bisexuality as being attracted to both sexes. And like that can vary. It doesn't have to be like strictly even. It could be like you like girls 75% and guys the rest, or vice versa. Just like that level of interest.
I agree with him. I think it's just based off if you're attracted to both, and like you said, how much you're attracted to both, and the energy that you're willing to give to both. That's pretty much it.
But I am gonna say this might make it confusing too early in the conversation, but since like the development of all like the understanding of people's new pronouns and stuff, the idea of being bisexual comes off as what do I say? What do I say? Like ill-informed or like ignorant almost because of the new diaspora that's being embraced. So it's like a weird place to be at the same time, even though like you like I don't know, like it's confusing.
So do you feel you yourself have like, or both of y'all, have y'all like outgrown that term in a way since it like reinforces gender binary?
I ain't really used that term since middle school.
Too.
To the people that don't know, Rapunzel does not like to use any title. So
Yeah,
she
I'm
will
not.
not say bisexual. Although out in the world we will call her bisexual, but you know there are people who don't like titles. So I do respect your title because I'm sometimes like I don't like being called gay, you know, but I don't know what to call it. So I'm like I'm just like I guess I'm gay, but
I like.
no, well hold on. Well, hold on. But is it difficult? Is it difficult dating being a bisexual person or a person that likes both sex?
As a female, no. I feel
Of
like
course not for y'all.
that's what
Right.
I'm saying. I feel like personally, it's more harder maybe on a male than a female being bisexual.
I think it's harder being bisexual in the South and being male than it is being bisexual in like a city somewhere. Cause shit hit different when I lived in North Carolina for 2 years. Way different.
How so?
Well, mainly, I like black women. That's my first go-to. Like black people, black brown people. That's where I go. So automatically, like out the door, I don't come off as traditionally gay. I don't seem gay unless you get to know me, a nigga. But I don't come off as gay. So then like I get through the front door and like we chatting and then like I'm being honest. I ain't got time to like hide. I fuck with niggas too. Like that's and like some girls would be like, "Oh, that's cool. It is what it is." But most women, when I told them that shit down south, they was like, "Wow, all right, friend. I can't wait. We could go shopping. We could do all that as friends, but nothing else." And I was like, "Well, I'm definitely not ugly. So I know it's not because I'm ugly, but it's definitely because I fuck with dick. It's okay. I feel you. But when I came back to New York." I'm telling you, half the time the girls are just like, "Oh, you bisexual? That's so cool. Like, all right, well, I'm gonna sit on your face, and we can figure the rest out."
I'll just say also, like when I was in New York, just seeing Prince in action, just I hate saying action, but just in action with the weapon up there, I'm like, oh my
Just it hit like when you
god.
creative, the artsy dude, like it's a different vibe out here. The girls down there be like, "You do art?"
They
They
really don't like that.
they be like, "Art?"
See, I would think that would be such a turn on as a girl. I'm like, oh my god, he's so in touch with his like creative side. I think it's so sexy. But I know people be wanting people to be hard. But I like, people that are creatives. And I would think that's sexy. Personally think that's sexy. Not you, Rapunzel?
No, I'm agreeing, yes, but
Oh.
I'm saying with the heart, I don't really like all that.
No, but a lot of females, I don't want to say all, but a lot of females, they love, hard persona. They love masculinity and masculinity presenting in a way where it's like very dominant. Like, I'm masculine. You're going to see it. You're going to feel it. And that's going to turn you on.
No femininity.
Oh,
No, no, not me.
But you know what? To what you said, Prince, is just so weird because when you said with the sitting on face and they would figure out the rest, I feel like a lot of times, a lot of people's, I don't want to say phobias, but people's I don't want. What is the word for it? Because it's not a phobia to me as much. I just think people have a problem with monogamy. Like they feel like their man would cheat on them with another man instead of being faithful to them in their relationship. And I'm like this: you have a problem with monogamy. You don't have a problem with bisexuality. You just have a problem with thinking that your partner may leave you for the same sex. When that's not even something that just. When I'm talking to bisexual people, never come up. They never like, I'm looking at the other sex while I'm with this sex. It never comes up. It never happens in the conversation. So I always think it's a monogamy problem.
But I think it's also on who they're about to cheat on. Like, especially,
Well, why are we so focused on you cheating on me anyway?
but it's like like you were saying, like a misconception that it's just like, oh, like if you're bisexual, you have to equally like both sexes like that. And it's just like it's not always like that necessarily. You don't know what other dynamics might have played a part into it. So I think there's also a focus on that it shouldn't be.
I mean, personally, I feel like I don't like one or the other more. It's more so the person rather than like the sex.
It's giving pansexual.
Listen,
I can't.
You
I
said
can't.
what y'all not gonna do is keep putting these labels on me.
I'm weak. I'm weak. Well, how are we supposed to identify you? We're trying to like pinpoint
I
what you're.
am
We don't need no.
Rapunzel with the bunnies,
yeah.
Tahir Unique, Red, all that. That's me. It's just me.
Okay, now I have a question. What if somebody was trying to talk to you, and they're like this? Do she like girls or do she like boys? And I'm like, she like girls and boys, but like she likes emotions too. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like
So
what?
like emotions, like she likes emotions too. Like she's going off of your vibe, your emotions, not strictly whether you're a girl or a guy, because it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
So how am I supposed to
You
describe
just
it?
said it.
Oh my
Literally.
god.
You literally just said it.
Okay, you know what? I can say that. I think what makes me comfortable, or what makes so many people comfortable with identifying things, is like, no, you're gay. Boom. So I already know where to place you and put you, so I don't have to worry about explaining you in so many different ways. Like, oh, she likes girls, she likes guys, but she likes feelings, but she likes,
It's a lot. It's a lot for sure.
Even using like pansexual or omnisexual or multisexual, people still ain't gonna know what the hell you're
No.
talking about. You know,
So
we like, back
omnisexual.
in my day, it was just gay and straight. Nah, nigga, everybody is complex.
I'm just trying some
Very
shit. That's my
complex.
thing. I'm just trying some shit. I'm trying out this gay life. Maybe I'll be bisexual tomorrow. You never know.
And maybe.
Like sexuality is fluid. It's just the fact that nobody wants to take the time to label every single cycle they might go through.
No, I'm joking, y'all. Though I want y'all to know I'm not joking. I would not be bisexual tomorrow, because I know so many people out there think that we catch it or we learn it or we pick it up from somewhere. And I'm like, I've always been a gold star, gay. Maybe I was just kind of confused along the way, projecting, like people projecting on me, saying maybe you should try dating a girl to see if you would like it, and maybe I should have never done that. But I'm gay.
I don't feel like you shouldn't have not have done that. I feel like you should. No, I honestly feel like you should try both just to make, I feel like everybody got to make sure, if you even curious. If you're not curious about both sides, then you do what you do. But if you're curious, try it. Try both.
I completely agree. I think everybody needs to try. I think even the guys who claim that they straight out the gate need to try and be honest about it. I ain't gonna hold you, like, because at the end of the day, let's get real. At
Hold up.
the end of the day, even these straight dudes out here trying the gay shit and acting like they never tried the gay shit. So
Right.
You about to set the world on fire with that
they,
one.
like, I,
I agree. I agree.
it's just like what I ain't trying to out my best dude. That's my nigga. He's straight as far as I know. And even he said something one time. He was like, "Yeah, I definitely thought about it." And he's like, "It's not for me." He's just like, That's not what I'm looking for." And I was like, you know what? At least you took the time to even ask yourself if that was something that you wanted to do before you just said, "Nah, it's not me." And then like, you think about all these other guys who like bottle up all those feelings, and then 10 years later they like beating on people in the street and shit. It's just like, come on, bro. You had the time, you had the space. You didn't want to explore that, and now you mad. It's just like,
I, None of the guys need to try me. You're gonna stay in limbo. You're gonna be with bisexual. I'm trying to tell you. You might need to just don't look in my direction, because you're gonna be like, dang, you know what? I'm glad I tried
he
it.
So
said,
I got a question.
Yes, Rapunzel.
If you do something with the opposite sex once, can you come back from that?
Yes.
Yes.
When you drive a truck, if
I
you drive
feel
a truck,
like
are you a
as
truck driver?
gay men, y'all gonna say that, but in the straight community, they gonna say hell no.
Because that's a bunch of
Yeah.
phobias. If you drive a
No.
truck, are you a truck driver?
No.
Okay. That answer your
Okay,
question?
but if you cheat once, are you a cheater? Hell yeah.
No, you just
Well,
cheated.
you cheated, but
You know, you just cheated.
Okay.
a continuous cheater, like you a cheater. Like if
You
you
know what?
fuck
Again,
a nigga once and you ain't like it, that's one thing. But if you're fucking a nigga consistently and now you're trying different shit, that's a whole
But
different.
listen, what if it's just this one nigga? It was multiple times, but it was this one nigga. Can you come
Maybe.
back for more?
yes, you can. You me tell you why?
What if he was
Because
in prison?
the first time might not be like the second time, and you gotta you want to be for sure. It doesn't have to be like 10 times, but like say if it was like, you know what, I wasn't for sure because honestly, dealing with somebody for the first time sexually could be a confusing thing. So you like, I don't know if that was like it for me. I don't know if we was doing something right or doing something wrong. So I need to try it again with somebody else or with the same person to see like, maybe we did it this way. I can see. But I don't think that's for everything. But I think, try and get twice won't hurt nobody.
I think if you going back to that to scratch that itch, you liked it enough the first time to go back the second time, and you might go a third time, and then like at the end of the day, I guess like you like what you like, right? You just don't want to hit a label connected to it, but
So how many times do it take
you
before you can't go back no more
It's
and
no
say that you don't
time.
like it?
What if you're in prison and you just fucking was there? Like,
Man,
if you ain't doing
Okay.
it more than 10 years, then it don't count. Because if you in there for a year and you automatically start bouncing on some shit,
but what if you just you just horny?
Hit. Here's the reverse Rapunzel though. Now, say me as a grown gay person as I am wanted to try I have had sex with a girl, but if I wanted to do it again, to actually see like what if something went wrong the first time, like the smell wasn't right, the ambiance wasn't right, so it kind of messed up the first time, and I want to go back the second time, like to see if like maybe it's not with this person, maybe it's another person. Now they have all the things that I want. The smell's right, the ambiance right, the vibe is right. And I'm like, you know what? Now I can fully go into this confident instead of like, man, something wrong, something, and now I like it the second time. And I'm like, okay, I completely understand why I liked it. And why the first time it was just something because it wasn't the person that I wanted to have sex with.
Can you define the smell?
Oh my god! Like I don't know. Like
what's
I'm
wrong
just
with
saying,
him?
like something can throw something off to where you're not feeling that person like how you initially thought you would, and then maybe you need a second time to be like, you know what? Boom. But like if you like third, fourth, fifth time, it's like.
You like that booty?
You like that shit.
But the first time something can happen, it could be of like a
My
mishap,
thing is,
if you go back the second time, you with it. Like it's like you just
You
that-
there.
like what happened. You just feel like it could be better now. So now you like, what do I need to do to make it better?
That's all you doing is trying to figure out how to get to the best.
I don't think straight guys, if they're straight, like their dick gets up for men. So to get up a second time,
To get up the first time.
again, maybe the first time you was thinking about other things.
I
But
don't agree to
I
that.
don't.
I don't agree to that because it's not the same way for women. Women can have so many bisexual experiences and they can still be considered straight.
I think
Me as fuck. Okay.
No, and I don't agree with that because my thing is that's saying that you can do it and I can't,
But
and
That's
I
not
don't
what I'm
agree with that.
saying.
like,
Huh?
what your dick likes, your dick likes.
I'm saying in my younger, like high school years, like I had plenty of experiences, but I never really felt like I was gay.
But did you feel like you was bisexual?
That's yeah. I didn't get. I did. That's what I used. I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
Okay.
Tori,
I
I'm
don't
coming
know. It's
back
just
to
like a
you.
double-edged sword.
So what changed? What shifted from you using the term to not using the term?
I feel like I don't like when people put me in a box. It's just me. Like I don't like any type of labels.
I remember
Like
when I was in high school, me and my best friend, her name Tanisha, I told her I was bisexual before I told anybody else. And like one of the main jokes, she was like she's bi as fuck. She always got a girlfriend, got a boyfriend, talking to a boy, to a girl, like it's a whole thing for her. One of the jokes is like, I don't like labels. And I was like, I remember I saw that shit on True Life, and the person was like, I don't like labels, and they was like gay as fuck. And I was like, every gay person that I know or queer person in the diaspora is always like, I don't like labels. And I'm just like, hell, you with the shit. You- You don't like labels? I know what that mean. Okay.
But I'm not scared to tell nobody like
I like labels too.
I like both. I'm not scared to say that. It's just
labels, I'm just
why
like,
I gotta have a title.
I respect.
Because we live in a world where things have names. Like, I don't want to be called gay, but I got to be called gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't got to be called gay. But, like, when I'm trying to explain myself to somebody, if it's not gay, it's homosexual. Like, I'm a firm believer of words. Y'all know I'm a scholar, but I just words have meanings. And, like, I do get certain things. Like when people say I'm non-binary, I get that. But like when people like I don't like to be defined by my sexuality. Like I'm just me, and I'm like I wish everybody could be just me. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
can. What you
but
mean?
you me tell you the problem with that. Straight people have made it so we can't just be me. Like I can't just be me all the time. I can't walk out into the world and expect everybody to be happy about me being me. I mean, regardless of just me being gay, but I'm just saying in general. Like we're dealt we're dealt things that we don't ask for, and that's just a sucky thing. So I just wish I could walk around saying I'm me, and people respect it. You know what I'm saying? But that's rare. It's so rare.
I don't feel like I get asked that a lot.
Are you
Well,
talking as a straight person in the world? Because when I walk out of the house, I present literally almost as a gay person. Like
yeah.
I can't, and not gay doesn't have a look, but to the world, I look gay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm dealing with being gay. So I can't say, no, I'm just me. And people like this, no, you're not. Look at your gay self. Like,
And people ignorant like that. So I know you deal with shit like that.
like, okay, whatever. I do have something else to ask y'all too. I was watching Don't Call Me White Girl. She was doing something on her podcast and she said, you know what? I can't fuck a bottom, but I can fuck a top. And I'm like, what?
On the low. She said on the low. She said I don't want the low.
I'm like,
Nonetheless, she said it. And I was like, women out here are really saying the shit. Like, she said, I can fuck a top, but I can't fuck a bottom on the low.
but I feel like
And
that's
that,
from other women that just be like, he like me, Some women, at least, they'll be like, not say at least, but they'll be like, I mean, he fuck niggas, but he only fucked them. He ain't getting fucked. They don't want, some don't want a man that's getting fucked.
but there are men who get fucked by their girlfriends.
But
Exactly.
that's a little different.
No,
But
it's not. Pegging is the thing. Like people really be pegging out here.
Ain't it still so? Which it is straight because I mean you are attracted to a woman doing it, but it is.
the thing about that is like, but the object is in the shape of a penis.
It could just be a cylinder. Okay. Um, all right. We ain't
It,
got no veins. We ain't got no head definition.
The reference point was a penis at first, so it was like, we don't want it to look like a penis, but you can make it look like a popsicle.
She said, but we needed to hit that spot, but don't make it look like a penis.
True. I don't know. I don't know. I just think the world has a huge problem with people not. No, I want to say this. I think majority of people in the world are bisexual. They just don't embrace it. Like we walk around like we acting like people are not beautiful and sexy and beyond their appearance. Like somebody could say something to you, you be like, damn, that was sexy. You know what I'm saying? And we walk around like, nah. As soon as you say something, pause. I'm like, oh god.
get
Like
over it.
nobody thought you was gay. Nobody thought you were bisexual. You
You
don't gotta
ugly
put pause
anyway.
on it. We knew.
I hate that pause shit. Cause it's just like, bro, we was having a regular ass conversation and you gonna stop in between, you saying pause 3, 4 times. I'm like, bro, I wasn't thinking about nothing gay. Why you thinking about gay shit? Is
But
that
now,
what you thinking about?
Some straight men be intimidated by being around gay men. They think that shit catchable or something. I don't know.
yeah,
Like in Bad Boys Club where they beat Carry On ass because he wouldn't say if he was bisexual or not.
Right.
right,
Few episodes and I was like, this is wild. Why you so pressed?
right,
Like,
literally,
it
He
don't
don't clear. He'll say he don't clean up.
like,
Clear up rumors.
and it wasn't good enough for them.
Oh, I have so many questions. Like they just keep popping up on me. Well, since y'all, we have one bisexual person and a non-conforming person.
Period.
Do y'all see yourselves marrying like a specific gender?
Before,
I guess
I had never considered marrying a woman before until I got with my girlfriend now.
Ooh. Well, tell us about it, girl.
What you want to know?
Everything. Tell us your black
And
business.
tell us your black business.
Tell us your black business.
Well, I have a girlfriend. What else y'all want to know?
Okay. Is this a short-term relationship or a long-term relationship?
I see it as a long-term relationship.
Okay. Okay. Um, when did you know that you could see this as your life partner, if they are not already your life partner?
Well, we're in a relationship. We're not married, but we're in a relationship. Phew. It was more of a recent thing, like in the past month and a half or so.
But like,
The more we got to know each other and the more we spent time with each other, the more serious it became.
so before, were you thinking that you weren't gonna like, you wouldn't do anything with another woman, or were you just like, you know what, let's just see what's up?
Nah, I always been attracted to females. It's just certain things I just never did, and then I always felt like in the back of my mind, once I met somebody that made me want to do those things, that I was gonna be more serious with that person. And she made me want to do those things, and we've been doing them. So
What
That's
about you, Prince?
I'm
What
sorry.
about you?
I feel like it. I think it's something similar to what she just said. It's like I find the right person that checks all the right boxes for me. So it's not specifically looking for a man or a woman, but just somebody that makes me feel happy that I can see myself waking up next to in the morning and like cooking and doing my regular stuff. Like if I could be my honest and true self with you and not hide the stuff I hide from everybody else, then you the person for me. And that doesn't have a gender.
I
exactly.
got some serious ass questions. I'm ready to line y'all up with the questions now. Like I'm like this. But since we have a woman and a man up here, I'm kind of like the questions have to be kind of split into two.
hold on. Well, let me ask something real quick. So how would y'all like differentiate your experiences dating men and dating women?
I feel like I have to be a lot more gentle
With
in the sense of like with her, with like being with a female, it's a lot more emotions involved. I feel like feelings can get hurt easier. A nigga, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna tell him whatever I got to say. I'm gonna be honest, like. But with her, I just be like, I actually, take more time to consider how she gonna feel in the way that I'm gonna say it. But I'm still gonna say it. But just I take my time more.
what
Mm.
about with a guy?
I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I don't give a fuck. I don't be giving a fuck. Like
Mm.
I hear you just softer with women and rough with guys.
depending on the situation.
Mm.
I like that. I
Uh,
like.
Prince.
So I would say I give the same energy across the board. I'm a pretty balanced dude. Like I'm chill. So it's like I'm a talker. I listen. We talk it through. We beefing. I'd rather talk about it than anything else. But um, yeah. So I think the biggest difference is that when I deal with women, I take a lot more of the lead and I'm less chill. Like sometimes it's definitely a collaborative effort. Like what we gonna do? How's it gonna go down? But a lot of times it's definitely like I want to hang out with you. And she's like, all right, well, you tell me what you want to do. And then I'll come up with the plan and everything. While when I'm with guys, it's like, yo, let's hang out. And it's like, all right, what you want to do? Be like, oh, I'm on doing this. They're like, oh, we could do this. And I'm like, all right, well, let's compromise and we come together and do that. And like sometimes it's like we both thought about it, but when I'm with the women, it's like sometimes we'll both think about it, but majority of the time it's like, where you want to take me? I'm like, all right, we're gonna figure it out.
Do you prefer something more?
What do you mean?
Like in terms of like, I guess taking the lead or just being like, shit, no matter.
I'm Bro, honestly, if I'm in the city and I know some lit shit to do, then I don't mind taking a lead. I'll find something. We could go to this spot, then go to this spot after. We got some shit planned out for here, here, and here. Like, as long as I know what we can do, I'm down to make the plan. But shit, like, if I don't know what to do, then I'm like, yo, what do you think we should do? Because I don't know what the fuck is happening tonight. Like, type shit.
I feel like with me, I'm more of like, I would rather for the man to take the lead, but like in the relationship with my girlfriend, I would rather take the lead for it's finding something to do or something like that. But if she come up with something first, then I'm down to do what she want to do too. So
I think I also agree with like just taking the back seat because when I'm messing with dudes, sometimes I don't gotta figure that shit out. Like, oh, you hitting me up, heard. What you trying to do, nigga? That's right. Man. Like,
me as fuck.
Where you want to go? If you come pick me up,
right?
No, and you know what? That's a turn off with dudes that always don't know. Like, stop telling me you don't know. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
You better find some shit.
It is so weird
Like,
that you say that because I'm like, dang, me thinking as a bisexual person, I can just see myself being like a mixture with guys and girls. Like, I'm gonna be both. I'm gonna be soft as I want, as masculine as I want. Like, I could just see myself being that way, like as a bisexual person. So a girl would have to deal with this, and a lot of girls don't want to deal with this.
But there's mixed deal with it, bro. Like, and that's is like I know girls who want femme boys, like makeup, like they want you like full set, baby. Like, what's your number? Like, this my best friend, quote unquote. But they be fucking, and it's more than that too. I've seen levels, but like it.
I've had that happen, but I haven't.
I ain't seen that one. That's new.
I have had that happen, but I haven't had a girl seriously want to be with me beyond sexual stuff, like trying to. Oh, I want to see how it goes, and I'm like, no, like, are we gonna actually be together beyond sex? And I'm never running into that. But I rarely run into girls that look at me like, oh my God, we need to be together. You know what I'm saying? Rare.
I agree with that. Girls,
you too?
like, yeah, you're just like, oh my God, you're beautiful, or oh, you're very handsome, but I think they get the vibes.
No, if I came up like this, no, I want you, I think they would have laughed like, what are we gonna do? I'm like, oh wow, are you serious?
Talk to a lot of girls, not say all girls are the same, but again, like when I talk to a lot of girls, if you want a rough nigga, they want a specific type of masculine.
But why though? All that extra ass testosterone is not needed. I swear it's not.
But
I'm trying to. It's because that's how societies were built. You know, men were out.
I don't like overly aggressive men. Like, if you do the most, like, I don't like that. Like, chill. We can have a conversation. As far as you think you're gonna tell me what to do, no, not gonna happen.
And you know that be the shit, right? And I think that's like also why I have a hard time dating, specifically with Black women, is that like I'm not some old alpha ass dude that's like, this is the way it's gonna go, this is how we gotta do it. I'm the man, I wear the pants, I wanna do this is what we're gonna do, da 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 da. I'm definitely on the wave of like, this is a collaborative effort. We both have feelings here. Let's talk about it, darling. We can go to Olive Garden or we can go to PF Chang's. We have options. The card will not decline. You just tell me what you want, babe.
What? We would have got along just fine.
Prince, is it dating Black women or difficult dating Black women as a Black male who's bisexual?
Black women, and all women come with their own traits and things that you have to deal with. But specifically dating Black women and being bisexual and not traditionally like that in your face ass dude, it does come with some issues. You just have to find the people who understand your energy and vibe. So it's like you know who's with what. It's just like either you feel it and it's working, or it's like nah, I'm not what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be like that.
You're not lying. I'm be thinking about the clubhouse conversation that I'm listening to, and the girls be like, no, because niggas be fucking with their niggas on the low. And I'm like, whoa, like, you're biphobic. You're biphobic. Because my thing is, you don't want to. Yes, you gonna tell you why.
Wait. Why I'm gonna say is it biphobic? Because why you lying about it?
No,
That's
you
the
gonna
problem.
tell you why
The
it's
problem
biphobic.
is
Because a lot of those same girls still be fucking with these niggas. They still be fucking with these niggas that be fucking niggas. It's biphobic because my thing is, if you really was somebody that was like, I'm never gonna do it, you would never fuck him once you found out he fucked dudes. You be like, I'm not fucking him no more. But girls
y'all
still
don't
be
remember what
fucking with
happened to me.
dudes.
Y'all forgot what happened to me.
I never heard.
You want to talk about it?
We could talk about it.
Look, I didn't know we was going to go there.
At this point, we are. Because I want to
didn't
tell
know we
you
were gonna
why
go
that's
there.
wrong.
Go ahead and give it to us.
I was messing with this dude, and then I had found I asked him because he was into a lot of other sexual stuff that I had never done before, but I wasn't like judging him based off of that. I'm like, oh well, you might just like that type of stuff, but so what? So the type of stuff that he was into made me ask, like, well, do you like men? He told me no.
Like
We
that.
had sex. The sex is trash. Everything is trash. I didn't want to talk to him no more like that because I just wasn't feeling it for other reasons other than the sex wasn't trash. But that was one of the big reasons, I ain't gonna lie. What happened? He kept hitting me up, asking me to hang out. And I'm just like, I gotta work, I'm out of town, blah, blah, blah.
You clean your room.
One day he texted me and was like, I know you missed this bisexual dick. And I was like, whoa. What you say? Whoa. What did you say? Hold on. And yeah, he proceeds to tell me, he went on about how I was fat and all this other shit just because he was mad I didn't want to fuck with him no more. But all that leading to say is the problem is not the fact that you're bisexual, it's the fact that you didn't disclose that in the beginning.
Are you trying to be serious with this man?
I liked him at first.
No. Answer the question. Are you trying to be serious with this man?
It could have been. I don't know.
See, I'm on the fence with that because my thing is, if we're fucking around and I'm bisexual, I don't have to tell you I'm bisexual.
Yes, you do. I disagree.
I don't owe you anything.
I 1000% disagree.
Yeah, I just
I don't look.
Follow-
I'm gonna say on this side. If I'm clean bill of health, just as well as you clean bill of health, and I'm not questioning your health, and I have sex with men, and me and you only fucking this one time, and we're not trying to build anything, I'm not telling you shit.
But that's not how the conversation was going. The conversation was going like he was trying to be with me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are y'all trying to be together? Boom.
I was trying to figure it out.
That even leads me back to what I'm saying. Niggas be bisexual. You just bitches don't be knowing. No, bitches do be knowing.
If that's
bitches
the case, if you are, then why not just tell the truth? Why are you lying?
Let me tell you why. Because it's met with. Oh my God, I was about to say. But I was like, is here being biphobic?
Biphobic.
It's met with biphobia. It is met with biphobia, and a lot of people don't want to be met like.
It's not even biphobia because they're afraid of being labeled as gay because when people find out you have sex with men, they skip bisexual and they go straight to you being gay. So
that's
like you in the hood, niggas find out you fucking niggas, oh he's gay. Even if you had mad shorties, you got a shorty, you got a baby, like you gay. And it's just like we didn't skip everything. Like I can't even figure out what I like or who I am because niggas had already decided that this is that, you know?
But you he not coming up and that bird older than me. You know what you are. So when I ask you, you should tell me the truth. Especially if I'm planning on having sex with you. Like, I just feel like that was disrespectful. Like, don't lie to me about your sexuality.
I'm on the other side.
If you asked him and he didn't, if you asked him and he didn't tell you the truth, then I get that. But if it wasn't asked and y'all was just still talking,
that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. I directly asked before if we even did anything.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like if I wanted to have sex one night, we were on the app talking. I don't need to tell you on the app I'm bisexual. Hey, I'm bisexual. I ain't trying. You don't need to know that shit. I'm trying to get in your pussy. Like you don't need to know what dick I was sucking 3 days ago. It's none of your fucking business. I have a clean bill of health. I can prove it.
Two.
Can you prove it from 3 days ago? Hell no.
That monkeypox, something's wrong.
But if you did ask,
Is that still a thing? That's still going on?
Apparently it is.
But when you asked, I definitely feel like a true answer is always best, because my thing is you're going to be met with something else once you tell me afterwards. Like, if I ask you one time and you tell me no, and then I ask you again, you tell me yeah, I'll bet it's off. Because you lied. You lied.
What if they found out they was
And
bi?
you only told me because I didn't want to talk to you no more for other reasons.
Give me a scenario on how they could have found out.
He weaponized it to fuck with me. That's fucked up. You weaponized your sexuality to piss me off.
Give me a scenario where you could find out you're bisexual after I asked you.
You fell into some.
I found some text messages between you and a nigga in your phone. My homegirl caught you holding hands with a nigga at the grocery store.
Is
That
that
was F you. Girl, like you could be in high school and you could be trying to figure it all out. You messing with a girl, and then she's like, "You ain't bisexual, and I heard the rumors, blah blah blah. You ain't never did shit with nobody. You just a little feminine." And then like maybe next week you finally find somebody that you mess with, and then now you bisexual. You're like, "Oh, I actually do like that shit." I think that's a scenario, and I think that can happen when you get older too, because a lot of people don't do that type of work when it's time, when you have to explore that time to explore. So like,
You know what? You're right.
yes, that happens.
But you know what the weird part about that is? We always tie stuff back to sexual things, because my thing is, you don't have to have sex with somebody to be bisexual. You can actually be like, I like them. I actually like this guy. Like, we don't fuck. We're not planning to fuck. We just actually like each other.
that's real too. But do people
What?
know how to have?
Proposal, like, hold on.
I was
Y'all,
trying to gather my thoughts on what you just said. Say that one more time.
okay. Being homosexual means that I like men. Not that I only want to have sex with them. I actually like them as well. So I feel like you can be bisexual and like somebody and not have sex with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sometimes we just jump straight to the sex. Like, oh, you fucked them, you ready? And I'm like, but what if I just said I like them? You already bisexual by liking them. To me, or like on the fence of being bisexual because you like them. You don't have to always have sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a crush on your boy best friend or something?
He's like, yeah, I get that one.
Totally.
Like, yeah, maybe.
No, but like I remember like back in high school when I did date
I
girls.
was just about to ask you something about that, but go ahead.
I did date girls for a little bit, but I mean I always kind of knew I like niggas. So
I always knew too, because I was like, what the fuck he talking about he bi?
who asked you? But yeah, like I didn't really mess with a guy until really my first boyfriend, and that really like shifted. I'm like, damn, I do like guys, but do I still like girls? And I did mess with girls a little bit more after that, but there was that one girl that you didn't like, but
She did it for you, huh? She did it for me too.
like she was really nice. Like, well, I won't say really nice, but we really had a chemistry. It was there, and we
Did
went
you
to
have
prom.
sex with her?
Hmm?
Did you have sex with her?
No, but
No,
we
I
were
had
supposed
sex with
to.
a girl.
No, but we were supposed to. The only reason we didn't was because her friend was cock blocking. But I will say the one time that we did kiss, because there was many times we were supposed to kiss, but I would kind of be like, "Oh, my breath stinks," or "Oh."
It's the planning to kiss for me.
I
Why the
have
fuck are
never
y'all
heard
planning
somebody.
it?
At 6 o'clock behind the bleachers. Meet me there, babe.
So then
Middle
one,
school ass
Never.
boy.
one
I've
night I went
never
home,
heard that.
and when I took her home from work, like we kissed, and it was a cool kiss, but like I didn't.
Hold on, nigga. You really would say your breath was staying? Like,
He
what the
was childish. He was so childish back
like?
then. I believe
I don't
that.
even want to fuck with you because you said your breath stank. Like, no,
Like,
like.
but I had some onions for lunch.
So you couldn't go get some gum, the fuck?
I'm sorry.
He didn't want to kiss that hoe. That's
He
what
did.
it was.
Can you imagine as your girlfriend going back to her girlfriends and be like, yo, he didn't want to kiss me because it said his breakfast thing. Like, what the-
He was definitely going in the group chat quick. I would have.
Oh my God, that would kill me. I'm like, he said his breakfast thing.
This nigga gay.
And you know what's funny? It's been how many years, and I'm just now finding out y'all kissed.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
we kissed once.
How was it though? Was it good?
No, I was saying like it was cool. Like it was cool. That was it. Now I remember after that, I had like one other girl experience, and that was just me sucking on her breast. But that was it.
Ain't nothing wrong sucking on the titty now.
That was nice.
Tell us more.
Was we in the car together when this happened?
No, we weren't, but we were in the same bed.
Well, hold on.
Hold on.
Listen, hold on, wait.
Hold on.
We were true best friends. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, I don't know if I told you that. That's the only thing.
We in your black business field.
We was in the same bed. Wait.
Right, but hold on. It wasn't you, Rapunzel.
No.
Oh no.
Okay,
We
I was
have
like, what?
never done anything outside of being best friends.
Yeah, I'll just say me and her cousin definitely, always started over the years.
Her cousin?
It was my cousin.
But hold on. Are we gonna put this in there?
I don't care.
They didn't even. Yeah, you can. She don't care. She gay now.
Right.
Oh gosh.
They always find each other.
This has been too much for me already.
Listen, why you ain't never tell me this?
Because I'm like, ooh, I don't want to tell her this. But like, I'll say, old girl, very gorgeous. I still think she's gorgeous. Sucking on
That's
the,
definitely a Betty.
I just don't know if I could ever do more. I don't know if it's in me. But
Like, all right, real talk. You think if you ever was in the space where you could go to a orgy and everybody is doing everything, there's guys on guys, there's girls on girls, there's girls and guys, everyone's having a great time, there's no STDs, no STIs, this is like a happy universe, okay? We're not worried about getting no disease. Would you be with the shits? Do you feel like if you was fucking a dude and then a girl pulled up and she was like, come get some of this, would you slide out and slide in?
I might say, no, thank you. I don't know. It's like also
Like if the vibe was there, you wouldn't feel it at all. You don't think it would work at all for you?
it's like just based on when I watch porn. 'Cause I personally,
Sex is not porn. So
it's not. Well,
you're
I'll say
porn,
even
like
content creators going at it. Like I
No,
like I like the niggas on the niggas. Like I've tried watching the girls. I'm like, get out of here.
it's
I can
different.
do that, Prince. I can do it, Prince. But no, hear me out. Hear me out.
It's criteria.
I will only kiss on her, suck on her nipples, finger her, possibly eat her. That is it.
So your dick is hard and
So
ready.
you ain't putting no dick in her, is what you saying?
Well, now who said it was hard and ready?
I mean, if you doing all of that, I mean, if there's a man next to you, he already got you hot and ready, and then Shorty pulled up, and she's hot and ready, and you still hot and ready. I'm not.
By the time my tip touched those lips, I would have been like flaccid.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I would have been so like I would have been like it would have been like ooh like a dead flower. Like
Let me stop.
Y'all tripping. Coochie fine.
well, no, I told you I eat it possibly.
Baby, I'm talking about like he's still licking your nipples. He's still getting you going. And he's helping you stay in the moment. You still not doing
I don't know.
I think they
I'm,
made it very clear that they don't want no pussy.
I say this. I say this. Maybe it could have been different if I was a verse, but I've only bottom my entire life. Like I've never versed, never top, none of that. So like if I was a verse or if I was a top, I could see that potentially possibly happening if we're at an orgy. But since I only bottom, I just can't. I just can't. Now I've had sex with a girl, but that was so long ago. Like my mentality, my just everything about me is just not even the same. So I don't even know if I'll get hard for her like that.
Mm.
You gotta
But like we can kiss, we can finger and stuff like that. But she has to eat my butt too and all that. Like she got to do that.
trying to eat the booty. Girls don't want to eat the booty, child. They not with it. They
They
I'm
do.
not
for
to do it. My homegirl
It ain't.
would have been.
I know some girls that eat booty. I know some girls that eat booty. I don't want to name one of them, but God, I'm not gonna name.
You ever see that TikTok when they get the car and they're like, I need that.
I know some girls that like to do a little lick or put a little finger in. Not too much for fingers, but like put a little tip of a finger in. I know a couple of girls.
I've only seen girls when they eat, but they be like they don't be eating it. I'm like, girl, get in them groceries.
I ain't there yet. I ain't that grown
I
yet.
ain't there either. I'm gay. I'm gay, and I'm not there. Like, girl, no.
You don't eat booty?
No.
You
No,
know.
I'll say this. I have eaten it one time, but I'm like a liquor, like, and like that's it.
Aqua 3000 is giving, show me the front. That's what I'm hearing from you. It's like, we didn't come here for that.
Okay.
Now, you know the funniest thing is, now this is so wild, y'all. Beyond like so off topic. I feel like I could use a strap on a guy, and that's so weird. Like I have a penis, but I
But you
feel like.
have one.
But did you hear what I just said? I won't get hard, so I feel like the strap is gonna be hard. I can use that.
Interesting.
They have those like penis extension things where you like put your dick in it and then it, like it's.
Yeah, I could do that.
That's
But
the thing.
Rapunzel, there are so many gadgets
You
out here.
just blew my mind. There's a dick extender.
Yes, there's so many gadgets out here in the world. Like,
Cause I know a couple niggas that need it. Let me call them right quick.
Child.
Oh, Tino shade.
we're sorry, y'all. Our conversation has went across the board. Like, we've went to so many different topics, but y'all learned a lot.
Yes. Let them bisexuals speak because they got something to say.
Go ahead, speak, Prince.
I had a great time.
Non-conforming sexuality folk.
I had a great time. Maybe we should do a part 2 because we definitely hopped around to like mad different topics. But like honestly, I feel like we got a lot out though. You feel me? Like we talked out some shit. So I don't know.
I would
Yeah,
love to.
you was a
You
great
my favorite
guest.
guest.
Yes, you know, he is another Leo, so that's why y'all love him so much. You know what
Y'all
I'm saying?
those two?
No,
That
no.
makes
No,
sense.
we're Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Hey, I don't know how that connects to Leo, but I like y'all. Y'all cool.
Duh.
He's
Oh,
a
yeah,
Leo.
I forgot you was a yeah.
But you know what? I would love to do a part 2. I really want to do a deeper dive on bisexuality. I feel like we skipped around so much, and there's so many things that I really want to touch on. Things that I think that people will be like, "Damn, y'all didn't hit on this," and I'm like, I know because it's tough to ask, but you know, I want to ask the difficult questions because so many people don't know, and you know, this is the learning environment, and I want people to learn from us and take from us, and I want to learn from people as well. So, a part 2. If y'all want a part 2, please comment, tell us to bring Prince back. He has been the best guest, like I said so far. But
We
yeah,
love our other guests too.
yeah, we love them. We love them. I just say he's been the best so far.
Thank you.
So on an end note, I just want to end with, people are allowed to be unsure. And if you feel like you like both sex or everybody or an ant, it happens. Just
Now
And
hold on.
don't feel
Let's
like
stick with humans. Let's
all
stick with humans.
yourself. And when you're ready to label yourself, do it on your own time. Because
that,
you ain't with nobody else.
that part.
Period.
You don't gotta come out. Live your life. Don't answer other people's questions. It's your life.
Not you ain't gotta come out. Yes, you do.
I simply don't think you gotta. That's a we gonna start a whole.
See,
Nother...
look, part two.
we gonna start a whole nother combo.
Cause that's the real tea. Let's get on that one.
See, that's why I said I have so many questions. I really want to expound on why you feel like people don't have to come out. I really love the thought process of that. And the reason I ask that is because, like, you remember what I said earlier, like, it kind of like conflates when I say, like, you don't have to tell somebody you're bisexual. I do believe, like, that's a part of coming out as well. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you're not actually out, because you know some people who are not completely out, but they still, like, I'm still kind of in the closet. You know what I'm saying? My family know, but the world don't know. And I'm like, yeah, the world don't know. We do. But I'm like, it's like a confusing thing. I just want to hear your response to that. Like, why do you feel like people don't have to come out?
I'm gonna give you the answer, but I think we could definitely double back for part two. But I just feel like you don't live your life for anybody else but yourself. Like ultimately, you do things to help other people and like to strive to make things happen, but you don't got to come out for anybody at all because you're not living for them, right? So my life is my life, and I like what I like. If it has nothing to do with you, you don't need to know that. Why is that something that needs to be on the forefront? Like people who are straight don't have to tell you they straight. They just live their life and they be straight. If you gay, go be gay. I don't care. It's not their business. They don't need to know that you gay. So I live in that space of if you want to know, you can ask me, but I'm not. It isn't something I need to tell you. It's not necessary for me for my development to be like everybody. I'm gay. Like you don't.
Mm-hmm.
But
It don't have to be announced every time you walk into a room.
if you want to do that, if you feel like it's a very strong part of who you are and you want it to be a part of your identity when people see you, then by all means, you tell them that. But I don't think it's necessary.
Now that you explained it, I do agree with you. I thought you meant like people being in the closet and never coming out as far as to anybody. Because I think that I don't like that just because of the simple fact I feel like everybody should be able to live in their truth and be able to be real with themselves and the people that they care about. So that's why I was against
Nah,
yeah, you do got to come out. Hold up.
tell
But there's
somebody.
like a difference between being DL and being discreet. So
I'm
There's a
of a
They
discreet.
damn near the same thing though to me. Discreet and DL.
Mm-mm. Them,
Damn
necessarily,
near almost.
I was talking to somebody who, yeah,
they like it's
I can
not
tell you what I think a DL person is.
how so.
DL to me is you say you DL. Nobody knows that you're your T but you telling me. And other people that you told that you mess with or are interested in. Now, I think discreet to me is like I told you, no, my family knows, but I don't choose to disclose that all out through the world to everybody else. Like, I only let you know if I feel close to you in time. We don't have to have sex, but we can be close. I'm like, I'm just letting you know I'm gay. That's discretion to me. But that's not being DL. Like DL is literally like me and you messing around and you told other people that you messed around with, sexual, non-sexual, but we have something that like connects us that is like more than just friends, more than platonic. And that's how I view DL and discreet.
I view DL as like you better not tell nobody that we doing this.
and if I see you in public, I'm gonna act like I don't know you.
Right.
Yes, that's what I view it.
I mean, that still goes into what I'm saying, like nobody knows, but you look, nobody knows, but what if I told you?
But I think also a discreet man still might go to the gay club, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not DL. They kind of just, they're not the same
They
thing.
ain't the same.
It's levels. It's like the DL
There's
is
levels to this shit for sure.
Her.
levels up.
The reason I say they're the same thing a little bit because I'd be like, some people know, some people don't know. With both, like
Mhm.
some people know you DL, some people know you discreet.
But if you DL and some people know, probably because you got caught or because
Somebody run their mouth.
or you messing with the person, so they gotta know.
But have y'all ever dealt with a DL man who says he's DL, but all the girls know it's C? Cause you're like, bitch, is he
That's
even
majority of DL people to me, and that's why I don't like to say DL because they're so kind of close. A lot of DL
No, that is not majority for
look. I'm only speaking from my experience, the people I know, the circles I run in. A lot of the niggas that say they DL, a lot of people know they T. Majority of the people I know that are DL, a lot of people know they T, but they identify themselves as DL. I'm not here to say, bitch, you discreet, you ain't DL. I'm like this, he DL.
I think it might just be easier in New York to say you DL sometimes because a lot of these motherfuckers, I swear, like some of the dudes I meet on the street, like I'm walking down the block, we made eye contact, I look back, you look back, we traded numbers. You don't know nobody I know on Instagram. I ain't never seen you nowhere. You ain't never been to none of the spots. And it really just be on some I'm with the shits now though, and it'd be like, all right. And it'd be some crazy ass like interactions like that. And that's happened to me many times. But I think it's also about how you present yourself and the type of person you are that determines those types of encounters. So it's like,
you said y'all both looked back and made eye contact and switched numbers.
oh, you ain't.
Damn. I wish.
What? You walk in, you make eye contact. He looking at me, I'm looking at him. Like, why are we? Oh, we holding eye contact. All right. And then I'm about to see what his ass look like. So then I look back, and he looking back at me, and it's just like, yo, what's good, bro? And it's like, yo, what's up? And then it's like, yo, let's trade numbers. What's your Instagram? Blah blah blah. And then we fucking.
You ain't never that friend simple with me.
I'm being so serious. Majority of DL niggas I know, the girls know them. The girls know them. I'm sorry, like I can't.
Girls, they chase the girls.
The girls know
I'm
them.
about to say no, we don't. That's why a lot of them these girls on Facebook.
No, the girls. Not the girl. The girls.
Girls.
Well, that's who they want. That's why.
But see, that's not being DL to me. Like I know a dude that's DL to a lot of people, but I can bet you a lot of my friends about this. Oh yeah, he tried to talk to me, and I'm like, this. You ain't DL. You're discreet.
No, listen, because they be feeling like they secret safe with y'all. That's
Bitch,
what they say.
No, bitch, no.
But they be feeling that way.
I'm gay. See, I know the world. Like, look, they be thinking that shit. That's because we live in that society still. These niggas know all the girls know. They do. And if they act like they don't, they're crazy. You gonna tell you why? Because why am I hiding this from my girl? And I'm talking about if I already know that you're already out in the world presenting as a DL guy when you're discreet. And I'm like, boy, I already know like 3 people you didn't try to talk to already. Like, get out of here. Like, fuck out of here.
Oh, so you get around.
You get around, but you DL.
Right, DL.
Yeah, the ones chasing the dolls too, child. In New York, they be chasing them down. Like you be like, damn, that nigga fine, but yeah, but he don't fuck with you. He looking for the trans girls, and they be right behind him. The girl walk this way, niggas shuffling. Hey.
You know what? That's a whole nother conversation on this. Like,
y'all invite me back. Stop playing.
No, we really need to. No, we can continue the conversation because the conversation is still. I got some questions still.
All right.
We can do a part 2 then. Go ahead, let's go.
I'm recovering.
We should still say like goodbye.
I got you. I'm about to do it.
Well, we already said goodbye. Bye, y'all. Bye, bitch.
Bye.
See y'all.
We'll be back.
Follow me on Instagram.